Hello guys, how are you? This is me again. Welcome to the channel. Every week I upload videos of masterclasses. Masterclass is essential in your personal development. Whoever is interested in studying personal development should subscribe and hit the notification button and make sure ho shabela the videos of personal development here. Almost every week you release a video. Just take your time, watch and listen, because there's a lot of negative information thing around here, especially in South Africa and around the world. A lot of negative information, of which we call it a force-fed information. This information they have forced it upon you, whether you like it or not, in the newspapers. You hearing neighbors gossip everywhere you go, mamela batho ba bua, newspapers, TV, television, your YouTube, your everywhere. Even YouTube itself contains some of the negative information that is not essential. Many people, they are acting as advisors and they're advising you on what to do while they have no clue about that thing. So it's important where you get your advice and where you get your information. And I'm here to clear the air and give you positive information that will work on you and make a contribution that is heavy. Okay. So this week I want to talk about human relations in general. Human relations is important. In personal development, there's nothing that we don't talk about. We will upskill you to the necessary things. So I want us to talk about human relations. How do you talk to people? How do you win people to your way of thinking? And number one is, do not criticize. If you want to win people to your way of thinking, make sure not to criticize. It will be hard to do that at first, but you practice, you condition your mind to do that. And then as you do that daily, repetition, and you repeat, your mind will get a hang of it. Do not criticize. Do not criticize. Do not criticize, do not condemn, do not complain. When somebody does you wrong, just don't criticize, do not condemn, or don't complain. Just lay it low. Keep it simple. Smile, move about your business. Be well, be happy, be good. Leave a lot of things out of the way. Don't criticize. It's easy to criticize, especially when you want somebody to change his or her attitude. When you want somebody to change their attitude, don't criticize them. Like, hey, when you are doing this, I don't like it. No. Rather, other than criticizing, why don't you compliment? Compliment somebody in areas they are doing good, and then they will expand. I remember a quote this philosopher wrote. He says, if you think life is bad, life is bad. If you think life is good, life is good. If you tell somebody that you are good, that person will aspire to be good. And if you tell that somebody that you are bad, the same person will aspire to be bad. All of us have our good areas and we have our bad areas also. So in somebody's specific bad area, whatever they are doing that you don't like, don't criticize it on them, because it's highly unlikely that they will change that, especially when you do criticize them. It will make them feel like, you know what, I won't change. Like maybe they want to do it on purpose, because you are hurting them. You are criticizing. So other than criticizing, look at that person, look at the good points that they do, and compliment on those good points. If you are there and you are fighting with your girlfriend on a daily basis, let it go. It is not worth it to fight with your girlfriend on a daily basis. Harmony is essential. So if you yourself happens that you are not the one who's starting the fight, but your girlfriend is starting the fight, do not give her the fight. Rather, find something that is good, that is you will compliment her on, and maybe that will brighten her mood, that will change her mood for the better. Just look for compliments. Compliments are always there. Okay. The second principle, the aspect, is the desire to be important, because everybody wants to be important. Okay, everybody wants to be important. These principles are principles that you can try on whomever you want to speak to. You can try on anyone. Just give them a try. Use these techniques. These are techniques that we must use. Everybody wants to feel important. So if your job in this world is to make everyone you meet feel important, you'll have a prosperous relationship. You'll have many friends. You'll have many acquaintances. Make people feel important. I spoke about this last week, making another person feel important. It's a super skill. Everyone wants to be important. Once you practice this skill, like Everybody wants to be important. It's also about conversation, about complimenting. Complimenting is essential. Everybody deserves a compliment. I will pass this way but one way. So whatever word that I have to say, let me not keep it within me. Let me let it out. Let me say it. Also, how do you get your feeling of importance? Okay, guys, I want to talk about attention. Attention. Some people, there are other people who want attention in negative way. How do you want your attention? Let's say, for example, you are a salesperson. You are selling. So in order for customers to buy what you are selling, they have to give you attention, because attention is attention. They have to give you attention in order to buy for you, because how will customers buy from you if they don't give you attention? And also, in other words, other people are trying to get attention wrongly. If you go now on social media, other people are twerking, they are doing what they are seeking attention wrongly. So you might want to seek attention in a wrong way. Attention is attention. It doesn't matter how you want it, but my mentor used to say that there's a lot of people but putting attention rightly. People like your Michael Jordan, your whatever, some other people are making postcards daily, and then they get attention from that. They get attention. They're like, hey, the sponsors come. They're like, hey, we like your content. Can you please, let's take your content to TV. Let's sign a contract because you are speaking good things. That's attention. So how do you get your attention? Matters. Don't go around there. As a guy, I know you're young. Don't go around there asking girls out. Every girl you see, only hot about lapaya. No. Control your attention, especially if you have a definiteness of purpose. You need to narrow your attention down to simplest details. Don't go around asking every girl out. Okay? Don't go to clubs, tavern, and showing. Just how do you get your attention matters. Sometimes you don't need to go out for everything. Control your attention. Your attention matters. How do you get your feeling of importance? I think this principle, attention, this aspect of attention is one of the aspects that changed my entire life on how I look at things. Like, how do you get your attention? How do you get your attention? If you are there where you are now when you're listening to me, just ask yourself, how do I love to get my attention? If you love to get your attention by going out and drinking every weekend, I think you have to consider that. That's not how to get attention. There are a lot of other ways you could get your attention. Ladies are twerking, others are doing porn. Those are not proper ways to get your attention. But there are other productive ways you could be getting your attention. And do not love attention very much. Just love attention for constructive things. And also, when we speak about the word attention, we can narrow that word attention to your definiteness of purpose. Your definiteness of purpose is to manufacture sweets and sell sweets. Your attention should be wholly, 100% of your attention should be in that business. Let us not see you on a Friday drinking alcohol and yet you are selling sweets. That's a conflict of interest. Because that Friday when you're drinking alcohol, it should be the very same Friday that you are going out and to get more clients. But what are you doing drinking alcohol on a Friday? You are gaining attention wrongly. Focus on your definite purpose, of which is to manufacture sweets. Let's see you on a Friday selling sweets. Let's see you Saturday selling sweets. Let's see you on a Sunday selling sweets. Now we know that, yes, we can give you the right attention because your attention is focused. How do you get your attention? Don't let your attention just slip up by small things. Focus, control your attention, guys. Please control your attention. Everything that passes by, don't stop and look and no. Control your attention. Be a man of stature. These feelings will make you a person of stature. Okay? And I think that's all I have for this week. Focus on those feelings, okay? Again, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. The second one, everyone desires to be important, okay? Remember that. Everyone desires to be important. And that's where you can use it to gain whatever you want to gain. The third principle is also, how do you get your attention? Attention matters. How do you get your attention? Study most people and see how do they get their attention, especially also on social media. And I think I have those 3 points that I wanted to speak about. Thank you, guys. Until we meet again, we'll speak. Thank you.